understand things at the time I couldn't read. So what do you mean by that? By what age?
Well, age 3 and up, age 3 to 10. And basically you can understand things in the outside world, as much as like me and Sherry understood it, and then, you were in the process of learning anyway, but everything's new to you, like Atlantic City and stuff. Even though you're born there,
Yeah.
but memorization was slow, and your balance ability was pretty. It was kind of like off balance, a little bit off balance, kept falling down.
Yeah.
You try to walk and you walk a little bit and you would fall back down again.
Did I ever get evaluated for that when I was a baby?
No.
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Did I ever get tested for any genetic disorders?
No.
So I never got tested for, I know this sounds weird, but I never got tested for Down syndrome?
No.
No. Yeah, because my voices are very strange. They're telling me I think I have a Mosaic form of it, which is weird.
That is weird.
So what other yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what other symptoms does it show physically, like besides being unable to walk?
Yeah, your balance is a little off. I guess where you walk like you're walking crooked or something. I guess.
And I couldn't take care of myself?
No.
Even when I was 10?
I remember one time you took his diaper off when you were real little, like 2 years old, and he took it off in the crib, and he took it and rubbed the poop all over the walls and all over the crib and stuff like that. You didn't know what that stuff was.
That's a symptom of autism.
Yep.
You should tell this stuff to my grandmother one time, but she probably won't believe you.
Yeah, I know. She's very stubborn.
Yeah. So, yeah, the problem is that my learning problem is getting worse. Like, my voices are getting worse, but also I can't understand the work now. And I don't know if I'll get a regular diploma or not.
Yeah, that's not good. You want to get a special diploma if you don't overcome that disability because, people don't really look down on you like that. They take as, most of the time, if you can do the work or you can do a certain percentage of the work and almost pass or really trying hard, they really won't, kick you out or give you penalties or anything, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I have special ed services. I'm in resource and...
How's your spelling?
Terrible.
Terrible.
And my handwriting is terrible.
And your writing, your handwriting?
Yeah.
How's your handwriting?
My handwriting is terrible. It's hard for me to write though. It physically cramps myself. So the thing is, I think I might have a mild version of CP and a mild version of autism. Well, not mild, moderate. But the point is that I don't want to let that get down. But it's really been bothering me. My voice catched on it when the hospital said I had autism and something else. Something else, which they weren't sure what it was yet.
You might have a slight autism. You might have like 30 or 40% autism, you know?
Yeah, but my grandmother doesn't think I have autism at all.
Why?
She says that she looks at the kids in the Northeast and in my program and says that she doesn't think. Maybe we can have that discussion when
Because I thought you were ahead of your classes. Like,
well, that's what my grandmother seen. I was in an honor program in English, and I did do it in social studies, but social studies I couldn't keep up with. Actually, the hard and work may have been one of the reasons why I went into the hospital, but I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in the hospital, the nurses had to take care of me a lot. Like, they had to help me, like, get dressed and get washed. And my grandmother said, okay, that's because you're sick. But that's not the point. The point is that I don't need help washing myself anymore, but I kind of do because I, like, can't do it properly. And I don't know what to do. Like, there's this school called CPW, which I might go to, but it's a special education school.
Mm-hmm.
It's for people with a high level of personal needs.
Oh, okay.
And the problem is, I don't know how to get diagnosed as an adult if I had something like CP.
Right. I'm sure the TG or the counselors will help you pick that matches your.
Is there?
I guess, you know?
Is CP genetic?
Huh?
Is CP genetic?
What is that, actually?
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah. It's developed when you're a young kid. You're born, some people are born with it, and some can be also genetic, but it's not that high percentage, you know?
Yeah.
Mostly it's when you have to have it you can't have it when you're born, you know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, when you're born with it, if you're born with it, that's the thing.
So you think I was born with it?
Yeah, but not a high percentage. Maybe, I'd say about 40% or...
And then it got better after I got therapy. But the problem is they thought it was because I had seizures. But the thing is that's a symptom of cerebral palsy also.
Yeah. He had cerebral palsy a little bit, but not really bad. You can, with special training and special help,
yeah, that's the problem is that...
You can overcome it, a special training program,
I had,
special exercise program, right?
Yeah, I had PT and OT, and I might need it now too. Because the problem is I never really been in a big school before. I've always been in small schools and family schools there too. I was always on like one floor, and I never really had the experience. But now, it's like I can't get to my classes on time because my loads are running down. And the thing is that when I go to my neurologist, I don't know how to explain this. Again, I can't walk longer distances very well, and I walk very slowly. Maybe you and my mom could discuss that, because you guys both knew me when I was an infant. Well, Mom was sick, but...
Yeah, I know, it's a shame that she got sick with it. I didn't know how to handle it either when she got sick. I really wanted to handle it, and I tried to, but then things kind of went down the drain, went kind of downhill, where I couldn't really handle her.
Yeah, what happened? What'd you do?
Well, she wouldn't get up off the bed and change your diaper or feed you or nothing like that. She wouldn't take care of you.
Maybe she was depressed.
Yeah, highly depressed for some reason.
Maybe she had postpartum depression.
I think so. Actually, he would say something, and her father would say, "No, she's wrong, or she's crazy, or something," you know. And Dennis would back then would say she was crazy too, you know.
Well, now she lives obviously in Mohegan Park, and the problem is I might have inherited something from her too. I don't know.
I don't think you inherited a lot. I mean, you probably inherited some, you know.
Yeah.
You know, some of it inherited, but not that. I don't really think it's too bad. Your speech is very good to me, actually. You know, that more time to spend with you, and, you know.
Wait, what were you saying about you're saying about my speech?
Yeah, it's pretty good to me right now on the phone, but I would have to evaluate you and more long-term.
Yeah.
Like,
What about when I was little? How was my speech when I was little?
A little baffled. You understand the word baffled?
Oh. Like how? Like how was it baffled? Like I couldn't talk properly?
Right.
Yeah, and would I echo things?
You couldn't pronounce the words as clearly as they should be, you know, and then you didn't understand most of the words, the big words, you know.
So you think because I spoke early, right? Or did I have a speech delay?
Huh?
Did I speak early or did I have a speech delay?
God, that's a long time ago. I would say maybe around 3 or 4, maybe 4, maybe age 4 or something, or age 3, something for the season, yeah.
Yeah. But Uncle said I spoke before I was 2.
A little bit, yeah, you spoke like Daddy, Mommy. You first came out with Daddy, and then it was hard to say Grandma. I know it's hard to say...
So I said Nina instead, I heard.
Yeah, and it was hard to say Mom, too, or Mother, you know.
Yeah, so... Yeah, did I, let me see. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Did I have like a lack of facial expressions when I was little?
What?
Facial expressions, how were they?
He seems... the facial expressions actually were very happy, you know, person, and very content at the time, but you...
Was I aloof at all? Was I aloof?
What?
Was I aloof? Do you know what that means?
Maybe not.
Yeah. Was I off in my own little world at all?
Into the world? Oh. Yeah, a little bit. Not much. You were like... It's like you would be like in a dream, like in reality, you know. It'll be like sometimes you'll be like acting like you're dreaming, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Yeah, maybe that was because of my seizures. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, but the problem is this school, like, it's till 21, and you have to have, like, 2 things. You have to be, let me see, intellectually disabled, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, learning disabled, other health impairment, or visual impairment. I'm currently diagnosed with other health impairment, but you need to have 2 or more. And I think I'm other health impairment and learning disabled and maybe orthopedic, but I'm not sure.
Do they ever do x-rays on you or MRI or anything like
I
that?
think they did a CAT scan and an MRI once.
And
And everything came out okay, but I don't think they diagnosed it that way.
what did the doctor say about that MRI?
Oh, you mean EEGs?
Huh?
Do you mean EEGs? Because when I was little, I had an EEG for 3 days.
What is that?
That's where they scan your brain waves to see if you have epilepsy.
Okay.
And it showed that I had symptoms that were similar to people with seizure disorders. And so it could have been focal or whatever. But now I'm having things where I almost fall down like sideways, but I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's because of my medication. But I haven't been able to tell my grandmother because she's not calm, you know what I mean? She always says that I'm faking symptoms that I'm like getting it from somewhere or that I'm, exaggerating.
Well, basically, I would say the medication was making you have seizures or epilepsy seizures, yeah. And
Wait, I took medication as a baby?
huh?
Wait, I took medication when I was a baby?
No, not really. When you started getting older, you did.
Oh. So yeah, I still have, the problem is I shake my legs now. And my girlfriend thinks I'm faking it, but they think it's because of the medication. But I think it could be maybe my seizures coming back, but I don't know. And I do have like the legs where my legs will go up and down sometimes.
Hey, when you were little, you could dance pretty good. I know you're a pretty good dancer.
Yeah, hold on a second.